How is everyone? Um, you see, I'm coming in a little late. You know how things kind of start running together, piling up on you. So you do the best you can to keep it all in order. That's what's happening. Um, I am Demetria Winters. I am an Army veteran. I'm also a nurse, an author, entrepreneur, and a mental health advocate after being a survivor of childhood trauma. And I do daily self-care walk and talks because the walking helps not only with my mental, it helps with my physical, of course. But when I do it and I don't think about it too hard, then I usually do better. But I don't really want to do it, y'all, if I feel like it's a chore. I don't. How you doing, Chioma? It's good to see you. And the talks help too, cause I know it sounds weird, but it's almost like therapy to a certain extent where I feel like I'm able to talk to y'all freely, and hopefully, prayerfully impact somebody else's life so that they don't feel like they have to shut up or be shut down anymore, and that they can talk out loud about things they've been keeping secret for years, especially when somebody else has perpetrated some foul stuff against you. It's not your burden to bear, it's theirs. Let it go. Let it go and let them carry the burden. Sometimes they don't. They won't take ownership, but that's not your problem. What your priority is to heal, to find a way to get yourself back on track to the person you came out here to be, and find some coping skills, find some self-care, activities, whatever you got to do to help yourself feel better. You can't take anything back. You can't change it. It's already done. And I know with me, I found that I was always reliving stuff because I'm like, if I could have done this or I could have done that. Now, I don't know about y'all. Some people, it took them, it was a little bit, that you were a little bit older when somebody violated you, or when you witnessed certain things you shouldn't have been witnessing at your age. But for me, I think it kind of started at the age between like 3 to 5 where I was violated, but there were issues that were going on before then. But I don't think I was aware too much of all of that until later when I would hear stuff. Because, adults, they think that kids don't know what they're talking about, but that's a lie. You kind of know what they're talking about, or you might not know the details of the situation or whatever, but you know something's not right. How you doing, Kim? Thank you so much. Me and my youngest did a little pandemic depression TikTok deal. I was like, let's do a TikTok about depression. And so we did. She's very creative. We did a little quick fashion show to lift our spirits. She said, Beyonce says pandemic fly. So we try to be pandemic fly. To do some wellness Wednesday today for our nonprofit. But here I am again, y'all, taking my walk around the home because it's dark outside. Now it's chilly outside, but I'm still up. I'm still alive. I'm still able to move. So that's what I'm doing. Doing it for me. I'm doing it for you. because hopefully I motivate you. Hopefully, not only do I motivate some people to move or to take some type of action, but I motivate some people to not take action. And what I mean by that is, if you want to hurt yourself or somebody else, kill yourself or somebody else, if you hear my voice and you see my face, I've been in some of those spaces, and I want you to know that it's not worth it. Go ahead and get help. We got a lot of hotlines, and they're all 24/7. That means that it doesn't matter the day, the time, whether it's nighttime or daytime, it's available for you. When I wanted to leave this planet in 2012, I ended up using the Veterans Hotline because I'm an Army vet. And one thing I liked about it is I didn't have to use my voice. I didn't have to hear myself say those words. And I didn't have to hear the person say the words, because I think that would have disturbed my spirit some more. So it really worked out for me to be able to text. For the Veterans Hotline, I could use text instead of talking. And then once I got comfortable enough and the person helping me asked if it was okay if she called me, and I was ready then. I was ready to hear her voice and to hear my voice say stuff. So I don't know who needs it. It might not be you. It might be a loved one. If you feel it in your spirit to share it, then do it, please. Because you just don't know. There are times when I remember this one story that my son told me. And I knew that my story made a difference. He was in college, and he shared my story to his class because they were doing presentations and they could do any subject. And he even shared the on-campus, resources as well as telephone numbers. And after that class, a young man told my son he needed to hear that story. So what does that tell you? That my young man might have been where I was in 2012 in his mind, and he was ready to give up. You never know. You can't tell by how a person looks, how they walk, how they work. You can't tell, because I was already a nurse and I was holding my own. I was a mom, and for all, intents and purposes, I was holding my own. But I was still hurting from trauma from my childhood. And holding your own doesn't mean that you're doing the optimal level, that you are the type of mom, dad, husband, lover, whatever, child even, that you want to be. You'll be your best you when you are your healed you. So, I didn't have anything specific that I wanted to say tonight. But like I said, I pretty much go pretty organically just by where I'm led to, what I'm led to say. So I don't know what's going on with somebody right now, but you are worthy of joy. You are worthy of living. Like I said, I didn't want to live. I want to live now. I'm like, whatever time I got left, I want to laugh. I want to dance. I want to sing. Well, I'll sing, like this one lady said when I was in the Army. They asked us if we could sing. She said, yeah, I could sing. She said, nobody nobody else might want to hear it, but I can sing. And I was like, well, that's one way to think of it, right? That's pretty much how life is. It's sometimes you gotta modify, be a little flexible. But the main thing is be true to you. And that's my message for tonight. And I'm not going to keep it long, but I definitely believe in keeping it strong. You are worthy of joy and happiness. And it's never too late to heal until you are in the ground. I love you to light, and I'll talk to y'all tomorrow.